Wonderful. And damn it, 3 for 3. I'm on a hot streak tonight. So, down here in the bottom right-hand corner of Ohana, it is Goki, spawning as the Green Terran, and his opponent, the Pink Zerg, hailing from Renegades of Hell, is a new challenge on the field, Kitten. So, this is actually, I don't know. It's a pretty good map for mech. It's a pretty balanced map in this matchup. It's difficult to deny Zergs from taking both of these expansions once they have creep. I'm thinking of a verb, but I can't quite grasp it. So I'm gonna go ahead and reformat my statement. If you have creep at around the halfway point in the map, it's very difficult to stop a Zerg from taking both the 4th and 5th bases. And if they are able to successfully do that, you can either pressure one with drops while you move your army to another, or you can just like brute force one expo down, and then try and go over here to X that base off of the face of the map as well. Up until 4 bases though, Terran player can make a very, very nice contain out here by this island because of the 2 chokes naturally created, as well as this one over here with the rocks at the 4th base location. We'd actually have a drone scout coming down here for Kitten. He's going to go for hatch first, yes, but he just wants to be careful about proxy racks. This, pretty common proxy location. Another one would be right around here, or even right over here. I guess he just wanted to harass a little bit the SCB building the barracks. So he's not really being proactive in scouting random proxy locations. And there's really no need to. If he counts the SCBs, it's pretty nice saturation there. Terran player stopping at 15, pulling down that orbital command, and sending out an SCB to scout. All is very standard. This will be a 1 barracks fast expand, and a hatch first, followed by a spawning pool, still gasless. Very rarely do you see players get gas on this map in any early capacity. It's very, very easy to defend this ramp with queens and a spine crawler or 2. And once you get creep spread out here, I mean, you can move your spines forward, and still with like 4 or 6 queens, very little can be done to really amp up on aggression from a Terran perspective. And it's so easy to wall this too. Generally you see 2 Evos, maybe even a spine behind them. Kind of a facsimile of if a Protoss was walling off here with a gateway and a cyber and a cannon behind them. Meanwhile, Marine production has stopped briefly, as he did want to get these additional gas up. So it looks like this is going to be reactor Hellions. He's actually opting to get that 2nd Marine out there too. I missed something. God damn it. Oh no, 6 resources lost. That was just an extractor trick. I did not miss anything prudent. Just witty. Oh, I guess Kitten was unable to surround this SCB. And I like this bunker location, actually. There's been, I wouldn't say a contested debate, but there's been a little bit of talk about like where specifically to put your bunker on this map. This is a pretty solid choice. You can put supply depots in front of it. It makes it very resilient against Baneling busts. Against roach pressure, it doesn't really give you a full surround here. So against roaches, obviously it'd be better, like infinitesimally better, to try and wall this off in the middle. But, let's see. It will be reactored Hellions, and since we do not see an additional factory following this up, it will be Cloaked Banshees, most likely. Or an Uncloaked Banshee into Double Engineering Bay. Depends kind of as far as what tech faction. No! Demon Swap, no! Hopefully we will not have who I believe is a Spanish caster drop. Stop spam. It stops. Alright, nice. Okay. All is back to normal here as we have our first 2 Hellions making their way out onto the map. Look at this map coverage here by Kitten. Like, if you want to get better, do this. It's like free freaking map hacks. I mean, like, you have these tools that provides you a fair amount of vision, as well as taking the watchtower with a couple Zerglings. Terran, they can't really contest you moving your overlords out like this early game. If they have a Viking, if they have a couple Marines later on, sure, yeah, definitely. But at this point in time, at 6:28 on Ohana, it's not going to happen. But we do have speed started. There has been a gas taken at the natural. Actually, both. Interesting there. And the first two Hellions will actually get a full scout off on what the heck is going on. Seeing the fact that there are no geysers. And will that be a misread, actually? Ooh, nice drone surround, actually. At the cost of 2 drones so far. It would be, it'd be quite good for our turn player to try and get a scout off on these additional geysers at the natural. Because this could be a misread. Like, if you see no gas at this point, you play a little bit differently. I mean, he can easily get a third base up, like, now, right now, if there was a no gas, but with these double Evo Chambers following up, nothing will be, it's not like we have our Zerg player going for some sort of 2-base timing. You could fall to Roach Aggression, though, if you misread the situation, and all of these Slowlings are up for these Hellions to grab. Oh man, and even more being rallied out. He desperately wants speed to finish, but still about 10 seconds away. Spore Carlos going down immediately upon... Well, I don't know what the tell was, but it's around that time. I mean, 8 minutes or so. First couple of Banshees are making their way onto the scene, and... Where the hell did that Banshee go? Oh, there we go. Lovely. Just in time, and Cloak has finished. Unfortunately, it is in range of the Spore Crawler, and Goki not controlling that at the moment. Now he should. There we go. Whoa, that is dangerously low. Oh, man. And Goki losing his first Banshee without even cloaking. That is a ridiculous loss. And holy 5 barracks. Alright, let's see. What did the Zerg player exactly see? Because this is important. Oh, shit. He saw everything. Saw everything. The gig is up. Only 2 barracks were allowed to escape the radius of that Overlord's vision. And with that, I mean, if you're Zerg, you've hit the freaking lottery. Seeing exactly your opponent's production following up this early Cloak Banshee Hellion Aggression, it can transition into so many different openings. You can follow it up with tanks and mass Ream production. You can follow it up with pure bio, as we see Goki is right now. You can follow it up with mech. And getting a scout and actually seeing exactly what's going on is key. It's crucial to being able to advance in the game and maintain this composure in this map control. So Pathogen Glance is starting. 1-1 about halfway complete at this point. Burrow getting done there. Hasn't been really cost effective with these Lings, but he's keeping his opponent's micro, like microing around on the map. Alright, so this will be a 2-base all-in here from a Terran player. I mean, there's no... it's not like there's going to be an engineering base turned down here or anything. He's not going for the late game. Wow, holy crap. 1,000 minerals, actually. He's stopped SCV production at 45, so he's not going to take these additional geysers. He's just going to follow this up with a ridiculous stim push and hope it's sufficient to take the win. His opponent right now, I mean, once he gets Pathogen Glands out on the field... Oh. Banshee's still trying to... Holy, 16 kills, most of those were Zerglings. I do not believe... Yeah, only 5 worker kills, and 3 of those were the Hellions. So, Banshee's only netting themselves 2. I was like, oh no, did I miss the drone line being massacred? Oh wow, Hellions, however, proving to be quite effective. Although, these are his map control right now. This represents Terran's stake in the sense that he can actually move out on the map and control this creep spread. It's very, very important, especially with a Marine follow-up against Infestor Tech, to be able to limit this creep spread as much as humanly freaking possible. Very nice Muggle growth there, and then the Burrow. So while he does reveal the fact that Pathogenic Glance has completed and Burrow Tech has been researched, he kills all of the Hellions. And that's a really good spot for the Zerg to be in. Oh, and he's even creeping up the 3rd base. Well, I mean, this isn't really... Let's be honest, Goki doesn't care. A little bit of Zergling harassment here at the natural. Seeing the lack of a 3rd base position here can give the Zerg a pretty good read on the sense that, well, he's going to be freaking all-inning me. I just have to hold this and then I win the game. And I like the fact that he's continued with Hellion production a little bit after that initial 6, or 8. But these Banshees actually represent a way to deal with the Infestors. That without Spire Tech is going to be very, very difficult. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing here? 3 more Infestors are coming out on the field, but Our Zerg player is banking on the fact that he can hold this ridiculous amount of bio. Very nice. Fungal going down, not actually killing many Marines. Oh man, and he couldn't quite get that second fungal growth to go down on the Marines that were already fungaled. 3 more infestors are on the way. They will be able to get in here and possibly kill a fair amount of these Marines before they split up. No, that infestor immediately gets ganked. The lone 2 remaining do get off their fungals, but so many Marines still live. And oh wow, this is actually this is taking a turn for the weird, as we have 5 infestors now huddled up in the main base of his opponent, and like they're even tanks with this mix. Siege mode hasn't been researched. What the hell are you doing here, tank? It doesn't even matter. Scan going down, killing the infestors, and I honestly think that that was a 1 game. If he had kept the infestors there and tried to just stay with the defense instead of being really aggressive, because I mean his opponent wasn't expanding. Killing his economy disabled any hope to try and replenish from the Terran player, but the Zerg player had to sacrifice his entire base to the cause.